ahead of this. You don't know the half of it. I got dreams of looking up, high as I can get, but nothing feels like how it feels to know these things I don't know yet. The weight of everything, and everything's just fate. Sometimes I'm trapped inside and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But to take on the world is the only thing that we know how to do. I've got dreams of finding out what all of this is for.
Oh shoot. Wait, why is that not showing? Oh shoot. There we go. Bam! So that, where's my pen? Here it is. Honestly, didn't know what to draw, to be honest. Kind of felt like doing like a flight, but then there wasn't really any like entertaining flights, right? Because I want to keep the stream somewhat entertaining, so I chose art. Very, very entertaining. Of course, could have done a KSP stream, but I've done a lot of KSP streams recently, so I don't feel like doing that. So let's hop back into my art. Done it in a bit. It's only gonna be a short stream anyways. Yeah. We were working on Unara something to do with it, but I might just go off rails here and just grab whatever and do whatever. So I'm gonna grab that, put that up here, close that. Okay, so we did whatever this is. I have no idea what this is, so I'm actually just gonna kill that. If I'm not mistaken, we had Noah down here to give us a bit of a reference. And then we just draw, I guess. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna draw. Draw plane. I could continue to draw Yunara. I'm just trying to think of something. Just kind of want to make my mind drift as we draw. Just yeah, why not? Hey Pam Bunny, what's up? How's it going? How you doing, man? A pancake on the bunny. Wait, you changed your name. Pancake Rabbit. Wait, Pancake Rabbit. Or was it always like that? Wait, the Pancake Bunny. Huh? Nah, man, you're confusing me now. I'm confusing myself. You know what we could try and do? I have like these songs. Ignore all of this. I have these songs for like the stream playlist. I might try and draw based off of potentially music. So like this song I'm listening to right now, maybe, I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know. What about Goomba on a Roomba? Goomba on a Roomba. I know what a Roomba is, but I don't know what Goomba is. Roomba's this thing, right? And then it goes like... Nyum. Look at that speed of that Roomba cleaning the floor. Let's have the little wheels, and then like the... Hang on. Fast Roomba. Hang on, let's put this in perspective. Faster Roomba. Actually, hang on. If it's going that way, you don't know what a Goomba is. No, I don't know what a Goomba is. But you know what? I got a better idea. What if we what if, dude, this isn't like a focused stream at all. It's just messing around. I didn't know what to do at the time. So what if we mount an AK-47? What if we mount an AK-47 on a Roomba? There is no like form to this stream, just letting you know. It is pretty much whatever. It's whatever comes to mind. So if you got anything that comes to mind, providing it's not inappropriate, I'll draw it probably. If I feel up to it. If I have an idea. If you say that. If you say something and I can think of an idea from that, I'll probably draw. Anyway, let's add this AK-47. So we need a mount, right? That's what I'm trying to draw now. But what if we just don't question how it's attached? Or we could do this. Because I don't know how you would... How the hell would you attach an AK-47? Questions I never thought I'd ask. Have you improved on your shoe drawing skills? Well, I don't know. I haven't drawn a shoe since you last asked me, man. Oh, no, I mean, I've drawn multiple shoes. No, I don't need to draw another one. So that's what an AK looks like, I think, right? Then you have the bolt carrier here. I hate that I know a lot about guns, to be honest. It's not really a good thing to know. The bolt carrier here, followed by the magazine well here. Yeah, that wouldn't work, because the magazine well would be exactly where you gotta mount it. So what if we mount an MG42? Maybe attach the trigger on the tripod. Ooh, yo, that could actually work. Hang on. So if we have the... If we put the pistol grip here... Yo, you might actually be onto something. Then we got the trigger. Wait, how does the AK... Yeah, no, the AK goes like that, right? I think. How does the AK go? Like the pistol end. Wait, what if I just make the AK over here and then drag it on top? Yeah, I think that'd be better, right? So let's make it the MS phone, I think. Is that what it's called? So we'll go with this. The stock variant, you know, where you can like flip it upside down. Okay, that goes like that. So we know that. Maybe I should do a Mongolian throat singing guy in a second. That is not what an AK looks like, is it? But trust. What if we have like an exposed... Yeah, what if we have an exposed bolt carrier, like spring bolt carrier? You know, like what the how can I put this lightly? What people with not a lot of money use when they're trying to fund an army. There we go. That's the best way I can put it. Like a rebel group. Yeah. Insurgents and stuff like that. Right, and then you have like the iron sight hit, right? Why did I do this like so awkward? Why don't I just do it like there, like that? I think that's close enough to an AK, because then you have like the pistol grip here, right? It goes like that, then that, like that. Then that is the main part of the gun there. Then you have the magazine well. I actually don't know how the magazine well goes. I don't usually look at the magazine well. I think it goes like this. And let's make it the like 7.62 variant, so that has more. There's a more curved of a mag. Not that much of a curve though. Jesus. That's a thick magwell. Nah, that's a really small magazine. This one fires 22 long rifle. 22 long rifle AK. Looking more like the South of us. Trust. We'll get there, we'll get there. Trust me. We'll get it. Does kind of look like the South of us actually. Yeah, you're right. That is until I do like the signature thing in a second. How does it go though? I think it goes like this. I trust. Good. At least someone trusts. I'm doing this off memory, okay? Look, I'm not a freaking gun guy. Well, I am, but like, I don't stare at AK-74s or AKMs all day, okay, bro? I'm making excuses now, please. Oh wait, it has like the signature thing, right? So we'll put it in like full auto. I think it goes like this. Wait. I think it goes like that. There we go, like that. The barrel thing? Yeah, no, we gotta do the barrel. I know. I've been avoiding it because I'm trying to figure out how it goes. It goes like this. I was just trying to figure out how far along it goes. Because you have the wood part right here. If we're going for like the wood look, you would have the wood like right here. Oh wait, maybe that does. Wait, maybe that works. Yo, wait a sec, I'm cooking. Because then that goes down because of how they like to do the gun. There's the barrel. Barrel ends there, that flips over. Hold up, he's cooking, I'm cooking. Then we do a better mag. Why did I just think of that? Belt-fed AK. Yo, hold up guys. Let me get my belt-fed AK. Nah. I mean, think about it. I don't think the thing will ever jam, right? Like a belt-fed AK, would that thing ever jam? Like, think about it. Give a long thought with that one. Would it ever jam? Like, bro, that would just stand the test of time, though. Does a belt-fed gun get jammed? Yeah, it does. But think about it. Usually they jam because of dirt in the gun and the mechanism's so complex that it can't feed through because of the dirt and all of the stuff like that. But an AK, does not care about dirt. Like, that is a fact, I think. Immediately goes back on his word, I think. So, like, surely you put an AK there. Okay, it is technically, yeah, you put like one of the most reliable guns, relatively speaking, depending on who you ask, and then you make it a belt-fed system. Surely it would never jam. Ignore the fact that all the dirt can get into the belt. Ignore that. Surely. You hear what I'm cooking with that one? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, exactly. Is that technically an AK? It looks like a very fat AK. I kind of don't know. Well, I mean, that's from memory, right? Let me put an actual AK. AKMS rifle, I believe, is what we were trying to make. The AKMS, here we go. Trying to build a... Oh, look, there we go, AKMS. I was right. Oh, okay, so we need to change the buttstock a tiny bit. I mean, we've got the exposed spring. Like, we've not got no dust cover, so no dust cover. Yeah, we're going more like that. We're going like that, sort of. I mean, that would need to be more straightened out, right? Like that goes more like that. Barrel? What do you mean barrel? Barrel needs to be longer? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, okay, I know it needs to be changed as well. So here, it actually goes out a bit more than I thought. And then comes down. So then we'll increase the barrel length over here. Ooh. How does that go? That going wraps over like that. And we'll just do that. Bam. Like that. The power of a reference. The power of, oh, this is how you draw it. And then that goes like that. That's that barrel part done. Let's fix this part here. And that goes like across, like that. Yeah, I'm looking. And that goes like that, with this coming down like that. I'm locked in. Rose locked in. There we go. And then that looks more like an AKA. Then we grab it's taken shape. It's taken shape. Now that I have the power of a reference. Let's give it the mag real quick. It's not like a pistol. Interesting. I got this part relatively correct. That just needs to change a bit. Wow, I actually did get like most of the AK correct. That's crazy. Can you make lines in the spring thing? Yeah, we're still gonna keep it exposed. I was debating whether putting it over the dust cover, but I think we'll do it. But I'll focus on that in a minute. Right, so get this. This goes down, then this goes along, then it goes up. No way, right? And then there's a magwell release button here, so then that comes out like wow. it's almost like it's engineering. And then there's the mag release hatch, like right here, like that, facing the other way, which is why you can do the Iraku reload. And then you have the magazine that comes out, but like at an angle, like roughly like that. Then that comes out. I mean, I feel like it needs to like. No. Can you make the lines in the spring thing? No. Oh, do you mean like no to the dust cover? Yeah, okay. And then we have the lines of the magazine. Sure. So there's not actually any magwell looking feature here. The only feature that is here is like this little oval shape. I have no idea what that does. I've never touched an AK in my life, so I would not know what that does. I'm assuming it's maybe disassembling. Oh, with this, with the fire mode selector here, I was so close to being correct, right? I put a triangle, right? And this, of course, I know a bit of engineering, so like, I was right with this. The only thing I got wrong is the triangle's upside down. I kid you not. Look, it's meant to go like this. It's meant to go down like that. And then it goes down as well, and then up. Like that, and then down. I got it the wrong way around, bro. It was the wrong way around. And then there's just like some fancy style to it, I guess. Like that. That'll do. Now it's close enough. And then we got like a line here. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's fix this dust cover area. You said I should keep the spring. You said the visible spring looked cooler. Yes, that's definitely what you said. I'm definitely not taking words out of your mouth that you never said. Right, let's keep it then. Need to make that thicker. Okay. How we keep that, I have no idea. Right, let me focus on this, because let's keep this thing two-dimensional for my own mental sanity. Hey, it's starting to take shape. Oh, and then this small little feature, the stock actually, like the pistol grip goes out of it, which is interesting. But if you make it 2D, then it won't fit the room, but it will because of the way it'll be pointing, in contrast to which way we're facing. So it will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. What was I trying to do? Wait, I was lowering the music for myself. How to do the dust cover? I need to look at a AKM no dust cover. See what it looks like. I don't want to look at all of these AKs. These are game AKs. Don't want to look at that. I want to look at a real AK with no dust cover, please. Reddit user only sends half a photo. Awesome. Someone just takes a bunch of dust covers and collects them for fun, I guess. Just how hard is it to find an AKM with no dust cover. Okay, what if I just type up AK no dust cover? I'm gonna have to go with this guy, this video. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that looks like a 545 AK. What the hell? Wait, no, that's a 556 AK. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. So that should go. Let's ignore that for now. We should have this part that comes up like this, and then it should come along like that, I think. And then we gotta do the spring. Now you said to make the springs look more like a spring, right? The only way I imagine we could do that is we could do this, but like a lot. So we'll do that in a second. Before we do that though, let me finish off the rest of the like receiver here, like over here, this part. Because by the looks of it, it kind of ends like here, like right here, and then it like comes down, just kind of perpendicular like that, or like an angle, and then that comes along like up, bam, and then that goes up like this. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. And then that goes up like that, I think. And then comes down. Wait, no. Like that. Bro, it's so hard to see it. I think it goes like that. If you know what an actual AK looks like, I mean, you can always let me know, but I think it goes like that. And then, like, the sight is here. Okay, maybe I should do this first. And then that's the sight with the little lip. There we go. And then another dot, because that's how you adjust the sight, like the whole sight. I'm assuming with like dials. Sure. And then like that, sure. Like that, I think. I feel like it's too tall, but whatever. Okay, now I need to look inside what the AK is. Yeah, no, it is big fat like that. Oh shit. I think I might have done it too big, maybe. Okay, let's make it slightly bit smaller. Like that? Yeah. Oh, my eyes just like went cross-eyed. What the hell was that? I turned cross-eyed mid-freaking drawing. Because then you have like this. Oh, it goes like here. that. And then that goes slightly higher. It should not go past the light well. By the looks of it. So like that. But then that looks like really small. Now that looks like all little compact. It doesn't have to be like 1-to-1, I guess, right? We're not trying to make a 1-to-1 AK, I guess. I guess, cause we're like we're like perpendicular, I should just do like a squiggle like this. But like bigger, I guess. There we go. Is that a suitable skin? Skin? Yeah, I just peeled off the AK's skin. I mean, technically I have. But is that a suitable spring, Ham Bunny? Do you reckon that's a suitable spring? Would you be satisfied with said spring? Is that springy enough? How many times am I going to say spring? Is it springy enough for the spring? And then, I mean, it does look alright with you. Yeah. Okay. And then we add the classic see-through sort of like metal stock, so then they can hold it with one hand. I don't know what hold guns with one hand then. Like the only gun I can imagine you hold with one hand is like a pistol, to be honest. What if you don't add the stock? What, just leave it like this? Or okay. I mean I could not add the stock, but it kinda looks awkward. I was thinking, what if I flip the stock around so then it's underneath? But then I'd draw over this. Then it would look like this. Which doesn't look as cool. We could do no stock, I guess. And then we just shove it on there. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna copy. Bam. 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌. Introducing new 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌 protection home device. This 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌 protects you from all hazardous objects such as intruders or many more. By now, it is not on sale with communism. Yeah. Actually, I feel like let me copy that and just delete that. There we go. Da, Cobra, da. Very good. Then it has a trigger finger like that. Awesome. That is my Roomba if I ever seen one. Let's make it like you can't tell what is going on here. The best disguise is the disguise that you can't tell what's happening. If you don't even know what's happening yourself. What if you put googly eyes on the Roomba? I mean, we're doing it from the front now, so it'd be a bit hard, right? Like on the side here. So if there was googly eyes, it would have to be like here, and I could put like, what about if I put like angry eyes? Hang on. So then we could do like, what if we do like, bam. We could do that. Does that work? Would that be satisfactory? Angry Roomba? Angry Roomba. Buy now. Maybe you should make it look like a poster sale, right? Wait, that might actually be funny. Hang on. So what if we do like a... I don't know. Actually, why am I doing that? I should just do text. Angry. How do you spell it? Roomba? Is it like that? Angry Roomba. Looks like some Soviet, like in. Looks like something from the Soviet Union. With like all the red. I love how we have like the most low poly fucking Roomba and like the most fucking detailed AK. It just looks so off. With like a no detailed stand. Puts the whole budget into the AK. You know, what if we make like one of those 3D arrows? Oh yeah, that might actually be sick. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you make the arrow like look 3D. Like that. Angry Roomba, and then we can put buy now. Angry Roomba. Buy now. And then we should put like a price about it, right? If we're doing Russia, I don't know, make it super cheap. Well, like super cheap, I guess. 15k would be cheap, right, in Russian rubles? 15k is like hella cheap, right? Rubles, pounds. So 15, 1, 2, 3. That's 140 pounds. Yeah, sure. 140 pounds for freaking Roomba with an AK. 15k ruble. Symbol. There we go. 15k ruble. I wish I could make that bold. It's not bold for some. Whatever. 15k ruble. Now we gotta make it pop. So like, what if we? How would you make this pop? Like that? Yeah. And then you put like a slightly less saturated. like spikes, you know, like the typical, you know what I'm talking about. Hang on, let's just do a circle, then we'll add the spikes. Ooh, doesn't look as good. Hey, drawing danger Roomba. Yeah. Make angry Roomba bigger, maybe? Maybe. Hey Kitsune, how's it going? Oh, you mean like the actual Roomba? My bad. This. $50K, but I feel like we need to change the color of this. What would be a good color? Why am I changing? Do it here then, I guess. What should we make this color? What would be like catchy? Yellow? Yellow. The color of power, rich. There we go. Beautiful. 15K ruble by Soviet Union. Oh, why have we still got you down there? 15K ruble for angry Roomba. By now. Once in lifetime opportunity. What else could we add? I'm up for suggestions. Anyone got some suggestions? What else could we add to this? What else could we add to Angry Roomba? Apart from just like fixing the mount of it. I think we're pretty much done with the Angry Roomba. Apart from like you would just add color, but I don't wanna have a muzzle flash. Yo, actually that's a good idea. Right, it's an AK, so the muzzle flash mainly goes up. And then we'll even add like the swoop bullet projectile square. Make it look like it's shooting. There we go. Is that satisfactory as a muzzle flash? Kind of looks like a water gun though, to be honest, but whatever. I mean, maybe it is a water gun. Maybe that's just the marketing, right? We market the Angry Roomba with AK, but it's a water gun AK. Dude, if this thing ever went full auto, it would just tip the Roomba on the second bullet. This thing would be flipped instantly. I mean, to be fair, right, like, the Angry Roomba is just like Arc Raiders, no? It's just an Arc Raider, like, bot. That's all this is, to be fair. I'll put this into a group. Then let's start our next project. We've done the Angry Roomba. I'll name this as the Angry Roomba. Roomba? They spell? Roomba Sale. There we go. Angry Roomba Sale. That's what we're naming it. The Angry Roomba Sale. Oh, actually, hang on. Because it's a sale, right? Yeah, no. Let's make it 17. Wait. No. That's fine. What else could we draw? Let's think. Anything that comes to mind. You know, I was just looking at this, because this is the music I saw right now, man. It's going. It's Lux. What if I... Nah. Yo, what if I did like some freerun type art? I don't know. Like, picture this, right? Dude, I hate having stuff in my head that I can't make because I'm so garbage. What if we do... I'm gonna keep this zoomed out as much as I can. Nah, that's gonna be hard to do. So basically what I was planning is like you would have little Miss Freeman here draw a shoe. You'd have little Miss Freeman here, right? And she's like... How would you even do that? See, I've never drawn this type pose before. But she would have a foot like that, the other foot like that, I think. And then she's like... got her arms like that. Wait, have I just found the way that I have to draw art? Have I just found the way that I actually have to draw art? Is this the way I draw art? Have I just unintentionally found the way that I should draw my poses? Like, of course the head's too big. Ignore that. I can just easily make this smaller. Like that seems like proportionate. Because like I just drew this with like ease, no trouble. Man, I hate that. And then arm wraps around. Like, bro, I can't be the only one that can easily see what the pose is right now, right? I can't be the only one, right? I mean, I am the artist, but like, I am the funny mustache man from 1936. And then you'd have like this. I think she has like a circle here, like that. Bam. That kind of just looks like a big pole, but whatever. I mean, that's what a staff is, right? It's just a big pole. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Funny mustache man. And then I was thinking, like, cause she's hovering. What if we'd, like, I'm planning. What if she's like hovering, right? Oh wait, no, she's hovering. Wait. That's. I want to show that she's like hovering off the ground, but I also want to show that she's not on ground necessarily as well. I hate that I've kind of done this pose. I wonder how I can like manipulate this. Bro, sometimes I just gotta let my mind go free, I think, and that's how I just gotta draw art, because I feel like I've been pinning myself down. And it's just not art in general, just everything. Like editing, I feel like I've been trying to stick to rules. Like, you know, I see these art tutorials and everything. I'm like, okay, I need to draw like that. I want to draw like that, and so I try and draw with those guidelines. Maybe I don't draw with those guidelines. Maybe I just gotta do it my own way. Of course, you could say that, oh yeah, your anatomy is off right now, but I can just fix that, right? Try and fix that. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. I don't know. How does her hair go? See, this is the part I'll probably struggle at now. How does her hair go? It's like out. I mean, did we draw any guidelines with Angry Roomba? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. Did I draw any guidelines with AK-47? No. Like, I mean, traditionally, like for traditional art, I don't draw guidelines as well. That gets rid of like the arm. I kind of want the arm to be somewhat visible. I don't want it to be too buff. Jesus. What if we? What if we do our hair like out, like this? Yo. Now, it might look like it's defying the laws of physics. You cannot the laws of physics, dude. And honestly, we are, but I think it might be for the better. Let's see. Is the hair normally that long? I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe of having it like coming towards the camera though. That's why I'm trying to make these end pieces like bigger. As if it's like coming towards the camera. Like that's the shot, right? It's kind of hard to interpret though. That's what I was thinking at the time. Of course I could make the hair shorter. But then it just looks weird with the hair a bit shorter. But I don't know. We'll come back to it. If you got any suggestions, I'm all ears. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. Is the hair normally that long? I have no idea. I don't think so. I've not got any references. Make it behind her? Yeah, the problem is if I make it behind her though. The problem is if I put it behind her, then we lose the pose here. We lose visual ambiguity. I don't know what you say. Behind going up. Oh, I think I know. We could try that. You mean like going like this? Right? Something like that. I mean, not literally like this, but like something like this, I imagine. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. I'm not looking at it right now. I know that might seem contradictory to you. How the hell are you not looking at it when you're literally drawing it? And to that I say, shut up. Yeah, that could work. That could work, indeed. I don't like that curvature that we've got going on there. Guys, guess what? I haven't played League for like 4 days now. Isn't that great? Isn't that great, guys? Isn't that great? Like, the world's healing. Instead I've been playing War Thunder. Oh, I'm sleepy, I gotta go now. Alrighty, see ya. Thanks for joining the stream though. Until we meet again. Yes. Until we meet again. So then that does that. Okay, that kind of looks weird now, but sure, we'll go with it for a bit. The head looks kind of weird. It looks off. I mean, it will look off. It will look all off for now. It is what it is. I mean, you could try and like build strands, but nah. 1, 2 this. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. These are like rocks that are like coming towards us, like camera-wise, like a Doppler zoom effect, a dolly zoom. Don't ask what's going on with that one. And then we make the horizon here. With Zolotrak there being the main thing. I realized that we don't even have like her dress at all, so we'll do that, I guess. Ah, that looks kind of weird. We need to give it like some waviness on like a direction. Like that? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Can't look better without it, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna do Zoltarab. I don't know how Zoltarab looks. I'm just gonna draw random lines and stuff. I actually don't know what Zoltarab looks like. Yeah. I'm sure there's like patterns that you're meant to do, but I didn't pay that much attention. I didn't actively freeze frame stuff. Maybe she's too like long. This This is thanks, bro. So now, what should I add? I mean, it doesn't look the best, but I don't really know how her thing goes. So this is where we pull up our reference time. Uriden. I think that's it. Uriden. Here we go. That's a good pose. It'll let me sort of know. So I'm going to reference this a bit. There's actually very similar pose, actually. Kind of scary how close that is, and I didn't even. Maybe I had it subconsciously in the back of my head, and that's why I ended up doing this. That's the only reason I can imagine. It goes like that. I mean, it's only a shadow, right? So I can only sort of show so much. As like a 2D shadow. Am I coming up with excuses? Absolutely. Are you gonna gobble up those excuses? Absolutely. I could try and do as much as I can though. There we go, and then that's her ears. But I'm gonna actually slightly render that a bit. Just slightly. Not much. When I mean slightly, it literally does mean slightly. Slightly off, but that's fine. She does have a small earring here. I could attempt to show that by just having 2 dots. That is how you would do an earring in this case. And then a slightly smaller dot here, like that. And then you round out this bottom dot. Like that. Ooh, hello. Like so. Won't really notice that anyway, but whatever. Let's finish the Zoltoraku. Zoltoraku. So I watched the show in Japanese, so like I only know how to pronounce it in sort of like a Japanese accent. In terms of background, I have no idea. So yeah. I got dreams. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do with the sky here. If we add a big object that contradicts Zoltarak here, of course I could add little like shock things from where Zoltarak is sort of like firing. Yeah, maybe we make like Zoltarak fire. Like this. Like that. There we go. And then maybe she's also defending simultaneously an attack coming in, swooping in like this. Yes, 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 yes. Swooping in, and then she immediately locks it, so we'll just do bam. And that is blocked by, how do you say this? Defensive magic, I believe it's called. Which are triangle things. Like, no, why do I say triangle? It's like an... what would you call that? It's not triangle. Octagon? An octagon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what's the 6th side? Hexagon, that's it. God damn. My brain. I haven't used the word hexagon in so long. Yeah. So then she's defending that spell. Actually, let's push that in a bit more. Okay, maybe not. We could do another one like over here maybe? Or we could do two over here. Like this. I think it needs to be like the same, right? Actively storytelling. And then another one like comes in. And it's blowing up. It's going everywhere. And this one is too. There we go. She's defending against 2 attacks there. And then we show maybe where these attacks are coming from, so like we slightly direct them down. And we show that another one is potentially inbound. Or maybe 2 are inbound, and we slightly shorten. And that, and then of course get rid of that because it's behind the blast. That's awesome. I really don't like that overlapping, so let's just stop that. And drive it to make sure. Bam. Yeah, no, I don't really know what to do here. Maybe like a flag is over here. We could have a flag. And then like fireball. How does the fireball go? It goes like fireball. And another fireball. And another fireball. And then like maybe people on the horizon maybe? I don't know, you can't really tell that they're people, but like Maybe if you give him like a sword. Like that. Or like that could be wizardry, I have no idea. Sure, why not? Give them pointy hats. Mainly just scribbles, doesn't really matter. Meant to be background, not meant to look at it that much. So there we go, we have like a sort of a fight scene sort of going on here. It really has to kind of use your imagination. But, you know, you could potentially imagine this fight scene going out. So she's fighting with Zoltrark. She's defending against spells coming in from the top left. With the top right being humans firing fireballs and whatnot. That would be a Freeman inspired battle. I could try and render that now, but I kind of want to stay on this role of just drawing whatever. Freeman battle. Alright, next one. What should we draw? You know what I just felt like drawing actually? I'm gonna draw this solely from memory. I'm gonna draw this solely from memory. I'm gonna replay this song because I need this song to be playing in order for me to picture this, okay? We're gonna draw Mongolian then. You know that like popular Mongolian meme. I think he's like here. He goes like, he's like that. Don't ask where his neck is, we'll get that part. I think he's got like that. Okay, ignore the face for now. We'll fix the face. I'll just put a question mark there for now. Okay, I might actually have to pull up the reference. Hang on, let's get it. So what was it? Why don't I create a new tab? Mongolian throat singing. He should just pop up. There he is. There's the guy. There's the chant. Yeah, okay, so it's not exactly what I was drawing at all. Right, so he's got his instrument here, but you don't focus on the instrument immediately. You actually focus on the guy, which is like right here. And that goes like down. This is going to be a bit harder because I'm actually trying to reference a real life, and it's not going to be an imagination one. So, but I'm not going to try and get this 100% accurate. We're just getting it to the point where you would identify it as the meme, maybe. Sun, who's up? Sun, who's up? Sun, who's up? Sun, who's up? Ignore the finger, we'll fix the finger probably. Well, actually, it's not that far off. It might look far off because of like you don't see the full thing. So let me draw the rod, so you get the full thing. Actually, let's not raise anything that we might need. Actually, I don't need that now. It goes down there like that.
Every child in Valorant has heard the tale before about the cursed mummy boy who felt his heart no more. So sad and lorn, the helpless lad, Amumu was his name.
So then this comes up. That. Right, I can't wait for the new Rust update with the ships. I have ship designs in mind, and when it comes out, I'll try and make a video on it. Because honestly, hopefully I'll have enough content for a video. If I don't have enough content, I'm definitely gonna make a short out of it. So make sure you stay tuned for the shorts, because I was just thinking about it like right now as I'm drawing, right, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I could be playing Rust. I mean, I could be playing Rust right now, but like, to me, it's just right now. You have to spend a lot of time committing to a Rust playthrough, right? Because like, you have to pretty much know life it. That's literally Rust gameplay. And honestly, I got better things to be doing right now than doing Rust. Doesn't make me want to not play it though, so. I'm not trying to make it look like an ape, Jesus. Okay, we might come back to the face because I'm kind of messing that thing up as I continue to draw the face. I apologize to this guy as I've butchered his face. To be fair, I've never really drawn someone this quick before, so normally I don't draw people. Goes like that. How's that go? Makes him look freaking stupid. I think I don't know, bro. Like, so much of this is wrong right now. I think we'll get there in the end. Trust the process, they said. Trust the process, they said. I trust it. It's failed. goes like that, right? God. Something looks stupendly off right now. And I know there's a lot of it that looks currently off. But that's because of human faces are so hard to draw, man. I can make him a Chad. I'm trying to go for more like a realism here. Bam. I don't know, that sort of comes up. It kind of actually just goes all along this, like it needs to go like that. His hair isn't flat, but it does like flatten out. Why is one monster? That's what it kind of looks like right now. Why is one monster? I don't know what's going on here. It's like all fuzzy, so I'm just gonna color that in. It's like, it's black anyway, so I don't actually know what's going on there. When in doubt, do the same. Make it so no one can understand what's going on there. His head's too flat, so I gotta like prop that up a bit. What if I just like raise his skull? Like there, yeah. Make him Mega Mind. Sometimes interesting. And then this thermal like jacket comes up. Yeah, not that prominent now. Yeah, not that prominent now. Let's redo that, I wasn't paying attention. His hand looks so freaking off, bro. Try and fix the hand a bit. We've got a knuckle there, got a knuckle here. And here. Like that, like that, like that. And then we got another knuckle like over here for that finger, whatever that finger's doing. Place it like that. Awesome. So his clothing comes down there like that. Then that goes down there like that. But we don't see that because I've done frame too friggin' small. So I've actually done this whole vlog differently. It needs to be pointing down a bit more, so I'm gonna do what's known as a small hack, and that is color it in until we can't see it no more. Then slightly bend it. Yeah. And then voila! It looks like it was a part of the whole thing all along. And you wouldn't even been able to tell. JK, I can still tell. Because this part will go up more. I mean, it's a rod anyway, right? Like, it's gonna be black. Then this goes up here, like that. You got this guy's like jacket. So we're going down. Actually, let's try and follow the jacket here. So we go down, then we go up, and go real down like that. We go like, yeah. And then it comes along over like that small little dent. And because we're now heading up towards this instrument, then we come along here, and this is his wrist area. In fact, I thought it goes like a big circular. It doesn't. It kind of goes back here, like sideways almost. You can't really tell the jacket itself is jacketing, because you immediately got his thumb like right here for some reason. I don't know what his thumb's doing there, but we won't question it. So we've done it a bit too fast, then we gotta push it in. That, and his thumb's too small, so we gotta make his thumb bigger, like that. Yeah. It's better. Cool. And then we have this that comes out. Awesome, bro. Absolutely awesome. Bam. That goes along like that. Make sure his instrument is coming in under like his violin looking thing. I'll swap that song because I'll use that for the ending. Then he's got his fingernails, yada. Like that. Let me quickly just put on some random stuff from this. There we go. Then he's got another finger. Crazy, I know. That goes like right there. It kind of looks like too big, but fix this damn thumb. Maybe that might be the problem. This damn thumb be messing me up again. Then we got that finger, then we'll have another finger. Oh, that's crazy work. That's crazy work right there. And then get this, guys. There's another finger. I know, crazy. Crazy, but like it's all out of view really, so let's try and bring it into view a bit more. Slightly rotate it, maybe. But that's kind of like what it is. It's like whatever. I'll just do it anyway. So nice like that. Yeah, now he's got like claw fingers. Awesome, bro. Well done. And then he's got like the little marks on his hands. I mean, I'm not going that detailed, but like, might as well do that for like simplicity's sake, I guess. Even though that's the opposite of simplicity. Whatever. For visual sakes, make it look aesthetically pleasing, I guess. Bang, 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 bang. Don't question what's going on with the hand. Best not to add a little string. Don't know why I'm Russian again. String meant to be straight. Why no straight? There we go. Bam. That is that string done. Awesome. And then, because we see a bit more of the thingy, we need to add that also. There we go, the string comes up there like that. Bit confusing, but like if there was coloured in, it would be less confusing, but it would also be a lot harder if it was coloured in, so it's me. I'm just gonna do like a little dot there. Because that's what it's meant to be apparently. And also here. Just do this. Bam, 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 bam. Like that, because that's what it looks like apparently. Don't question it, like I said before. Then we have the violin looking string bob thingy. I don't know, I've never used this banjo Mongolian looking thing, but there we go. That is the man. I think that's like pretty actually well done. Maybe, I don't know, it's the first time I've ever of course drawn this before. First time I've speed drawn a human, like an actual, trying to like do it somewhat realistic human. It's the first time I've ever like speed done it. I don't think it looks that bad. I think it could be way worse, is what I'm trying to say. Like it could be, if I flip this, is it? Yeah, well, as long as we don't flip it, it looks alright. Okay, I think. Let me fix what's going on here real quick. Yeah, because then that's like his clothing there. Yeah, looks alright to me. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I feel like it could be a lot worse. Yeah, could be a lot worse. So for a quick, I don't know, I think this took like 20 minutes. I don't know how long this realistically took, but I feel like if I was trying to go for details, this would take a lot longer. Of course, I didn't really do shading. It's mainly just rough line art. You know, that's my type of art, isn't it? So, like, I guess. I guess it's my type of art. This is charged. Yeah. I'll get my mum to have a interpretation of this because she always looks at my art. But I'll tell her I put no time in this, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying this in the stream. Right, so that's our third one done. Mongolian. Man. That was a lot more boring to do than our friggin' Kalashnikov. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Shoot. Let's quickly flip him. There we go. Right, so we've done so far our Angry Roomba. Then we did Riot fighting a battle. And we've done Mongolian Throatman singing. You know what's missing actually? I'm gonna do this on the layer below him. It's missing the background. Might be a bit hard to do though, but it is missing the background. Let's make that a bit bigger. Okay, cool. Can't really make that much different. The only thing we could do is like make small little clouds, small little fluffy clouds. Although he doesn't really have clouds in his photo, look, there's like barely any, so that's just me. We should place some more lower down actually. And they're like tiny little clouds, to be honest. Yeah, sure, there we go. That'll do. I'm happy with that. Mongolian man finished. And then we'll do one more before I wrap up. What should we do? Let's think of anything that comes to mind real quick. For my last one. Hey 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌, how's it going? Yeah, it's been going alright. We drew this. Then we drew this. Me personally, I'm a fan of the Angry Roomba. For only 15k rubles. Then we drew this, which is like Freeman, like some art of it. And then we just finished off drawing Mongolian Throatman. And then I'm gonna draw my last one before ending the stream, which I have no idea what I'm gonna draw. If you have any suggestions, 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌, please let me know. I'm thinking of it right now. We're just about to start it, and you can feel free to input anything else while I'm drawing, because like we're just drawing random things. Looks amazing. Thank you. How you doing, 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌, by the way? How you doing? I was gonna do a KSP stream today, but nah, I figured I'd done too many. Could do Kerbal. Could do a Kerbal. We could do a Kerbal. What's the topic idea? Anything. As long as it's not inappropriate and I can come up with an idea on the spot with it, I will draw it. How does a Kerbal even look? Is that what a Kerbal looks like? I'd say that's pretty accurate of a Kerbal, right? I'm doing somewhat okay, so 6, so yeah. Ah, that sucks, man. That sucks indeed. Does a Kerbal have like 3 fingers, or does he have 5? I don't know what a Kerbal has. Hell, let me search one up. Kerbal. Oh, they just don't have fingers. It's just like flat. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, any suggestions though? I'm all ears. Let's put him in a helmet. But like, not a good helmet. I don't say it's a good helmet. Let's make the back of the helmet, of course. Got a seat. I'm just colouring in red, by the way, just because it's easier on the eyes for everyone and for me, and red's my personal favourite colour, so that's why I do that. Otherwise I could do in black, of course, that is always an option, but yeah. What could you draw? I don't know, try an eye or a weapon or something. I don't know, that's simple. Yeah, Kerbal is fun too. Yeah. We could try and draw an eye in a second. Give me a sec though. If we draw like Bro is terrified for his life, man. I think we'll do like Jeb's haircut. I think Jeb's haircut's like this. I'm using this other KSP thing as a reference. I'll just do that to show. And then let's bring this out like this. Bam. I don't know, nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, first one we've actually given up on is KSP. I mean, I could carry on with this, but I kind of want to see what Nickem's riding and chat. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's fun too. You could try, because I've been playing with fire. Emblem Fates, you could try some characters. But that'd be close to the Freeman one. Magical, mystical. Oh, is that the Freeman? What I did here? I like drawing details, faces and such. Details are my obsession, so when I draw something, the face is mere, but then the details are perfection. Okay. Yeah, I like to draw details too. But I'm just doing speed paints. I'm doing like speed sketch. That's what the idea is. The one that I've spent the most time on is unironically the AK. Because we drew it like thingy. We drew it weird at first, like really freaking crude at first, and then we just kind of drew it a bit. But this one's meant to be sort of a battle. That Freeman is fighting. She's using Zolt's Rock, using her defensive spells him. The earth is shattering beneath her feet because she is also got fire coming in, fire like spells coming in and stuff like that. Just some random things. Listen, the combat Roomba needs time. No, it was the AK that took time because I wanted to make sure the AK looked like an AK and not like a random looking thing. Then we just got this guy. This guy's just chilling. Oh, this guy's just chilling. Oh, you know, Brandon Sanderson books the Stormlight Archive. You could try to draw something from him. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I do not know who that is. I'll search him up real quick. Brandon Sanderson. Books. Way of Kings, interesting. I've never actually heard of him. Google Pashendi? These guys. Things. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of like, what are they called? Klingons? Remind me very much of like a Klingon. Oh, why is my screen like flashing? Yeah, I don't know why my browser's flashing. That was weird. It's a race. Yeah, this is an interesting race. Don't know how I can really incorporate them though. I have a stupid idea, and I'm gonna do it. And I might use your Pashendi as the race, maybe? Hang on. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna do like the avatar. I was gonna do like the avatar fooling meme with these guys, but maybe not. It's not like a good. There's no like good sort of pose, sort of. I mean, hang on. Let's see what I can do real quick. So we have this, goes up like that. Like that, bam. And then like he's fallen, he's here. So, but it's more I wanted to show you the fancy rock things they have on their face and body, but that's suggesting you can draw whatever, man. Yeah. No, I'm gonna draw something similar to them, maybe? I'm not sure. I definitely think we should draw this beam. It's a funny meme. But I hate that I can get like anatomy like done when I'm not drawing line art. Like I just draw like blobs like this. It's crazy, man, that I can get anatomy done like this. Like you can see I'm barely putting any effort into this. I mean, sure, parts of the anatomy might look off, but that's not the point. It's the point that like you can somewhat see what's going on so quick.
Like, the form is there. That's what I mean to say. The form is there. I think, right? Alright guys, back me up, right? Also a question, though I draw using pen and paper, do you often like when you relax your hand and just flick? When you relax your hand and just flick, draw better than when you focus and try to be precise? What do you mean? Do you mean like this? Like just flick your hand like that? I use my arm. I use my arm to flick. In terms of being precise and focusing, I feel like when I focus, I'm discovering that I draw better when I'm not following guidelines. So, I used to never draw with guidelines on art, but, you know, in my aspiration to be better, I started drawing guidelines. I started learning color theories. I put all this theory stuff inside my brain. Kind of took the fun out of art a tiny bit. And I started to lose imagination. Which is why I'm doing this right now. Just drawing random things. And because I was following the guidelines, I was constantly getting stuff wrong. It didn't look right, and then I constantly was getting frustrated, and I was like, I can't do anything right, sort of thing. You know, vibe going on. And then when I did get it right, I was super happy and ecstatic. But when I draw freehand, I just seem to sort of nail it, sort of close enough the first try. Kind of like what's just happened here with this guy falling. It's not perfect, but it works. I don't really know what to say, man. Like, sure, you might see anatomy problems with this right now, but to me it looks pretty much alright, and I'm happy with that. And if I wanted to go further and refine this, that would be whatever. Yeah, so I hope that answered your question, maybe, don't know. Right, so we've done the falling part. He's not falling off, but I'm actually just gonna lower him a bit. He's meant to be falling off. There we go. Let's just add his dagger here. See, like, I draw this dagger freehand, and you watch. I'm gonna get this done, like, first try. No redos, nothing like that. Of course, it's definitely easy when you have a reference, but, bam. There you go. There you go, you got a dagger. Just like that. Yeah. Make it sharper. There we go. I don't know why I can do this. I draw with guidelines, and you will see me struggle. Like, if I go draw a guideline, of course, you could say, oh, well, you're not drawing the face right now. Explain this. Explain that. I'm not drawing the face right now because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered. But I don't know if I can really draw that species by just using shadow alone. I don't think I can, really. By the way, the pose he's giving, well, that's happening, and just accepting he fell. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. I mean, that's what the beam is. Look, if I put it side by side here for you, It's not the same, but it's close-ish. But because of I've just done the crop out shadow, I have not done the thing. This seems a lot less epic. I kind of want to do a few and sort of things. So let's think of another 3 then. Oh, you know what? What about that scene? I could try and mimic that scene. I have no idea how this goes. I'm gonna go straight from imagination. So this could end up absolutely horrific. Just bear in mind. Is that how that would go? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know what the scene looks like. I was trying to do the fern scene. Freedom. Where she blasts a hole through thingy, but I don't know quite what her stick looks like, because from my understanding it's a stick. It is literally a stick. Yep, I just searched it up. It is a stick. How does one draw a stick? The hardest thing known to man. Oh, you know what? That scene looks hella cool, actually. Where she's got, like, the moon. Actually, we could do that scene. So she's got, like, the moon. If I could draw a moon, please. Can I draw a moon? Can I draw a moon? There we go. Yeah. We'll just stick to shadow again, because I don't want to take forever. Burn is a buff guy apparently, by the looks of this. That is cursed. May look like Elvis Presley for a second. That's just my imagination, by the way. How would this go? So I don't know how the scene fully goes, but if I'm not mistaken, it goes out like this, which I'm not mistaken. Trust the process. Trust the process. Now I don't know where her legs go, so I'm just gonna do this. Just have her legs sort of pointing down, maybe. Like we could have one leg high. Like that. I don't know where her like legs and feet go in this situation because I don't remember what it looks like. Right. He goes along. And that's her stick, which is quite literally just a stick. Nothing special to it, just a stick. Then it kind of like comes off at the end here, like it withers away. Bam. There we go, she's holding it like that with her extremely large hand apparently. Or is it? My question, if I may ask, have you ever drew like a scenery like lilies in a pond for such characters? I've used to draw landscapes on traditional type art all the time. I haven't really done it on digital. I find it harder on digital. Lilies in a pond I haven't drawn. I've drawn like mountain ranges and stuff like that, like Bob Ross type stuff. Like a street as well with like lights. I've never drawn like a character in nature though, no. That I haven't drawn. I've never drawn that. Alright, I don't know really how to draw her hair here. Because it's all gonna blend into like a shadow here. Which won't look really good. But I will try. Don't know till you try pretty much, right? I could like crop out her face a bit. Actually, you know what I could do? I could do this. Bam, there we go. I'm a genius, thank you. I know. Never really used this like this, but I guess we're doing a bit of shading too, just to show what's going on. Shouldn't really do that though. It's kind of just mediocre at best, to be honest. Let's give her hair a bit more volume. Up here. Yeah, that's fun. And you got the moon in the background, which the only way I can sort of make that moon, whoopsies, like that is if I do this. Of course, moving. Like so. And then I just like made that like lighter, like that. Cool. And then I just copy that, move everything that's on the inside. Bam, and then go to this one, make the color the same color as that. That didn't change it though. Hello. Change? Why are you not changing? Bro, this like, oh, that's why it's not changing. Because on this, I've still got. So now if I change, there we go. So then if I go here, and I go here, it still didn't change. Okay, I gotta do it myself. Bam. It's like amazing how few bright lines can change the image. I had a friend who would paint who would paint a paper black with colors. He just drew a few white lines in its face, hair, and stairs. Yeah, it's crazy what your mind can make up, pretty much. I mean, I'm not really planning on drawing the lighting, but we can do a tiny bit actually. Am I on eraser? Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So then I could just like easily do this, but like, actually, I think it would be more like over here. so. Bam. I guess. Yeah, sure. It doesn't look amazing, but it is what it is. We're not trying to make a masterpiece here. Only trying to stay with the shadows, more or less. Looks really good. Thanks, but we're not trying to make a masterpiece. We're trying to do a speed drawing. Okay, that's not the aim, to make a masterpiece. Nah, keep that kind of keeps form. Maybe the leg gets a bit of light, not too sure. Right there, maybe. There we go. We want some like visual effects, right? Probably. So we just go wee, boom, maybe. Try that. How does that look? Well, that looks alright. I mean, yeah, it could look better, but it's not the idea. That kind of looks off, so what I might do here is I might grab what I just did, move it like that, slightly warp it, because that's something we can do. Not cheating, just using what I've got. Cheating is when you trace over someone else's art and then claim it as your own. See, I don't think tracing over necessarily some real life objects necessarily as bad. Of course, it's not amazing, but tracing over someone's art is a big no-no in my opinion. Never do that. Not someone else's art, unless you're trying to learn. That's the only time I imagine you could do that. If you're trying to learn, like I've done in the past, I think tracing is fine, as long as you don't claim it as your own. Do I sound like the sands? Okay. I feel like it needs like another circle up here. There we go. I could add way more to this. In fact, the only thing I will add to this is we'll go like this. We'll make this darker. That's the only thing I'll add to this, and then we'll make this one lighter. That way we've got contrast. Yeah, that's obvious. Maybe you can shout out the OG artist who was inspiration, but yeah, online people will rip into people who don't source the original artist. Yeah. That looks really good. Well, thanks. I guess we could put some more texture onto the moon, to be honest here. That's like the only thing that I would sort of do. We'll just add like scribbles on it, right? That's what you do. Create small little continents. Should that be light or darker? I think darker. There we go. Okay, there's another problem I see. Hang on. There we go. Fix said problem. It's not amazing. Definitely done better art this stream. But hoop-de-doo. Let me just try and draw this real quick. I definitely prefer the 3-in one that we did over this. I think the 3-in one was better. Because I feel like that had more action to it. Whereas this one just feels like it's more like a pose. Simple lineup. My JK, I do want to learn my ass. JK, I do want to learn digital, but I need tablet for it because using mouse is bad. Yeah, I mean I'm using a tablet, and tablet I bought for like I think 40 quid, and it hasn't let me down. Like so yeah. This tablet hasn't let me down. I've used this for like years. I think like 5 years. So, but drawing with mouse is bad. Yeah, I agree with you. Drawing with mouse is not ideal at all. I completely agree with you there. Here, sadly, it's really expensive. I do have one, but repairing it costs more than one, so a new one. Ah, that sucks. Sucks indeed. Yeah, I only got mine for like 40, so yeah. I'm not really happy with this at all, actually. I'm not happy with this in the end. No, I'm not happy with that in the end. I'm gonna folder that and call it Fern. But if I had to choose out of this one, this one, this one, God forbid whatever that is, and this one, I personally would choose this one. For like I'll put different categories on them, right? This one is inspiration, storytelling, and fantasy. This I would say funny meme, realistic. I kind of was surprised myself how quickly I drew this. With somewhat accuracy. Of course, there's bits that look wrong, but like you genuinely get the picture of who it is. Yeah, we don't talk about that. That one's just it kind of reminds me of my really old art. And this one's just come on, buy it now. You come on, it's cheap. It's only 15k rubles, man. Come on, buy it. Only 15k rubles, not a lot, yes? Very cheap, man. You can buy, yes? Very good. But I feel like you say Freeland has more story to it, yes? You say this has more story. But look at Roomba. You could buy Roomba, yes? That has big story. It defends your house, yes? As you can defend your house with Soviet-made Kalashnikov. I do like this one though. I think it's good. Could easily render this, like do a genuine render, and put colors in and everything like that. Could easily do that. But anyway, that's gonna be oh, hello, yellow. That's gonna be this stream today. I might do a stream in well, I will do a few stream in the future. Don't know when I'm gonna stream though, but that's probably gonna be me for today. Wait, hang on, let me read out 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌's last message. What did you put? What'd you put, man? This reminds me of those shows when I did as a kid. All of those small robots that people make with random stuff, and they battle. Oh yeah, like Beyblades. Like Beyblades. Yeah. I guess sort of like that. Well, I was saying that the Roomba actually reminds me of like the new game Arc Raiders. You know how they run around murdering everyone. That's what I was thinking. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Anyway, good night. See you later, Kitsune. Goodbye, 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐌, and goodbye to anyone else that's liking in the stream. Have a wonderful day or wonderful night or whatever. And goodbye. See ya.
Is it selfish that